ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः। प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतथा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वदनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला। अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोतीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरननति कैवर्तककेशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरगः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारत पंकजं कलिमल प्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः ध्यायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् तृतीयोऽध्यायः
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
प्रकृते क्रियमाणानि
प्रकृते क्रियमाणानि
गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः
गुणैः कर्माणि सर्वशः
अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा
अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा
कर्ताहमिति मन्यते
कर्ताहमिति मन्यते
तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो
तत्त्ववित्तु महाबाहो
गुणकर्मविभागयोः
गुणकर्मविभागयोः
गुणेषु वर्तन्ते
गुणा गुणेषु वर्तन्ते
इति मत्वा न सज्जते
इति मत्वा न सज्जते
अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा अहं कर्ता इति मन्यते किं मन्यते प्रकृतेः क्रियमाणानि गुणैः कर्म क्रियमाणानि कर्माणि अहङ्कारविमूढात्मा अहं कर्ता इति मन्यते the activities which are performed by the prakriti, the gunas of the prakriti. Prakriti is nothing but Tirunatmika prakritihi maya. Tirunatmikayaha mayayaha. Prakritehe gunaihi. Prakriti is nothing but the maya, the guna. So, prakritehe gunaihi. Gunas of the prakriti. Prakriti is maya. Maya is Tirunatmika. So, it is the gunas of the prakriti, sattva, rajas, tamo guna, the three gunas of the prakriti. All the actions are because of this three prakriti. But this vimudhatma, vividam, mudaha, vimudhatma, vimudaha, this mudaha aham karta iti manyate. Whereas tattvavitu, who knows guna karma vibhaga, guna vibhaga, karma vibhaga, guna karma vibhaga yogo, guna karma vibhaga yogo tattvavitu, tattvam, which is atma, atmavit, brahmavit. Saha, he knows guna vibhaga, karma vibhaga, guna karma vibhaga yogo tattvavitu. Saha janati, kim janati, gunaha guneshu vartante. It is the prakriti gunaha guneshu, prakriti guneshu. It is the interaction of the gunas of the prakriti with the gunas of the prakriti, other gunas of the prakriti. It is the action is nothing but the interaction between the gunas. Gunas only interact. Gunas only interact. What about him? Aham akarta, aham atma iti janati. Ataha saha na sajjate iti jnatva. He knows. Therefore, na sajjate. He is not bound by the actions of the prakriti gunas. The shariramana sangata interacting with the jagat, which is made of this three guna, trigunatmika. The jagat is the product of the maya. Therefore, it is trigunatmika. It is karyam, jagat is karyam, karanam is maya. Therefore, karana gunaha karye vartante. The gunas of the karanam, that is maya, prakriti, will be there in the karya jagat. And shariramana sangata, that is also karyam eva. Karanam maya. Therefore, karana gunaha karye vartante, sharirama sangate api vartante. Therefore, it is nothing but interaction of the gunas only. Therefore, tattvavit na sajjate is not bound by, is not attached to, the actions, and therefore the results of the action, neither with the action, not bound by the action, not attached to the action. It means agam karta. That is the attachment, that is the bondage. Is not bound by the attitude or by the abhimana, agam karta. Where this agam has come to take the responsibility, to take this kartrutvam. Agam is there. Agam sakshi cheta nirgunascha. It is nirguna. In fact, agam is nirguna. Agam is nirguna. The shariram is saguna. How can this nirguna agam, shuddha agam, sachidananda aham, nirguna brahma aham, how can this aham be a karta? This action is possible only between the gunas, and aham cannot participate in the action. Then how this aham karta iti abhimanaha bhavati? That is ajnana, and the jnani knows. Therefore, na sajjate, is not bound. Therefore is free, is not bound. There is no bondage. There is not bound by the action as well as the result of the action. Is not bound by the action, therefore kartrutvam not there. Does it mean that he will not do karma? He will do karma, he may do karma. For the sustenance of the shariram, for the maintenance of this body, he has to do karma, but kartrutva abhimana not there. In fact, he doesn't do karma. It is only a karma abhasa. It is only a semblance of the karma. Even the karma, whatever he does for the maintenance of this shariram, Pashyan, Shrunvan, Sprasan, Jigran, Nashnan, Gachan, Sapan, Shvasan, Pralapan, Visajan, Grannan, Unmishan, Nimishan, Napi, Indriyani, Indriyarteshu, Iti Jnatva, the 5th chapter, it's going to come next chapter. After the next chapter, it is going to come. Iti Matva na sajjate. So it does the activity Pashyan, Shunvan, Pralapan, Indriyani, Indriyateshu Vartante. Same idea here. Gunaha, Guneshu Vartante. Gunaha, Guneshu Vartante. Indriyani, Indriyarteshu Vartante. Guneshu is Indriya Artha. Vishayaha. Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gandha. Vishayaha. Gunaha is Indriyani. Indriyani also product of Prakriti only. Therefore, made of 3 gunas. So gunaha meaning indriyani. Therefore, indriyani indriyarteshu vartante. The same idea it is there in 5th chapter also. Indriyani indriyarteshu vartante iti dharayan iti. Therefore, iti matva na sajjate jnani. What about ajnani? This is about vidwan, jnani. Vidwan yaha veti saha vidwan. Yaha tattvam veti tattvavit vidwan jnani. What about avidwan? That is say the next shloka which is started in plus plus. We will read. Ye punaha
ये पुनः
ये पुनः
prakritir gunasammudhaha
प्रकृतेर्गुणसम्मूढाः
sajjante gunakarmasu
सज्जन्ते
सज्जन्ते
गुणकर्मसु
गुणकर्मसु
tana kritsnavido manda
तान् कृत्स्नविदो मन्दान्
kritsnavinna vichalayet
कृत्स्नविन्न विचालयेत्
gunasammudaha prakritehe gunasammudaha gunakarmasu sajjante. That is the Anvaya. Prakritehe gunasammudaha gunakarmasu sajjante. Tan akrisnavidaha mandan krisnavita na vichalayet. You have to read the words in the second line is same. So gunasammudaha gunaihi sammudaha gunasammudaha. Tritiya tat purusha samasa. Gunaihi sammudaha. Sammudaha means they are deluded, not murkaha. Mudaha is delusion. Mudaha is delusion, deluded, referring to the people. Sammudaha, people who are deluded. Guna sammudaha. Guna of what? Prakritehe. Mayayaha. Guna sammudaha. Sattva rajastama. These gunaihi sammudaha. How the sammuda happens? Atmatvena. That is, the attributes, the gunas are taken to be oneself. Atmatvena. Parikalpayanti. Therefore, sammudaha. Therefore, they are deluded. So, Prakriti is this Srishti Nirmana Shakti. That is Prakriti, Maya Yaha. Guna Sammudaha, Gunaihi, Sattvadivihi, Degendriyadi Rupena, Parinataihi, Sammudaha. The deluded, Sammudaha. The Muda is a, therefore it shows that there is no Viveka, there is no discerning, there is no understanding. Therefore, Vivikta Atmatattva Jnana Abhavaha Ityartaha. Atmatattvam, absence of the Atmatattvam, absence of the clear understanding of what I am is. That is not there. They are Gunasammudaha. Vivikta Atma Swarupa Anabhigyaha, otherwise. They don't know. Anatmagyaha, otherwise. Anatmagyaha is Gunasammudaha. Prakritehe Gunasammudaha. So they are deluded by the Prakriti. The Prakriti is Prakriti Karya Karyaihi. Prakriti Karyaihi Guna Sammudaha. It is very strange. This Sammuda is what is the Granthi. That is a knot. Not between what? Not between the Jada, that is a Prakriti, and Chit, Brahma, Chaitanya. That is not possible, and that is made possible. That is Maya. So that is Maya Shakti. So therefore, Guna Sammudaha, the delusion, deluded because of the Prakriti. Therefore, Sajjante, they are bound. Bound to what? Guna Karmasu. They are Guna Karmasu. They are bound to the activities of the Guna. They are bound to the activities. They are bound by the activities of the Guna. The activities, this Shariramana Sangata, that is a product of Prakriti. Therefore, bound by the activities of the Guna, that means the Indriya Vyapara. This Indriya Vyapara, that's Jnana Indriya, Karma Indriya, Karmasu, Sajjante, Jnana Indriyam, Shrotra, Chakshu, iti Jnanendriyanam Karmasu, Tadvateva, Karmendriyanam api Karmasu, Sajjante. Sajjante, they are bound, Asaktaha, Tishtanti, iti. So, Guna Karmasu. So, Degendriya Rupanam Karmasu, Vyapareshu, Sajjante, Abhinivishante, Ityartaha. Therefore, only they say, Aham etad karma karomi iti. That is the bond. That is the bondage. That is how they get bound to the I do this karma. That is how they get bound. I do this karma. What is this I? Aham is Chaitanyam, Atma. Do this karma, it is contradiction. Atma cannot do karma, but they say I do karma. Aham, Atma, Shuddhagam cannot do karma, but I do karma. Karma is only possible for the Prakriti. That Prakriti also cannot do by itself. In the presence of Atma, there is interaction between the Prakriti Gunas. So, this Guna Abhava Aham, this Aham Chaitanyam, which is free from Guna, it takes up the action which are performed by the Guna as though it performs. Therefore, Aham Karta, Aham Bhokta, Aham Drashta, Aham Shrota. What is this? This is because of delusion, Sammudaha, therefore Sajjante. So, the cause for being bound to the activities of the Guna is this Mudatvam, this delusion. Delusion caused by the Gunas of the Prakriti. Superimposing the attributes of the Prakriti upon oneself, upon this Aham. Therefore, this person, Shuddha Aham, Atma, is as though deluded. This is also as though deluded. Atma cannot become deluded. When these two things come, then there is delusion. That is what is Ajnana. So therefore, the person, the Jivaha, becomes a samsari, becomes a samsari. Jivatma is a samsari. This Jivaha becomes samsari. This is for the people who are bound. Therefore, Tan, them referring to the second line, them referring to the people who are talked about the first line. Tan, Akristam Vidaha. Kristam is total. Akristam is not total. Means they are Akristam with means to know. Krishnam Veti, Krishna with, who knows completely, totally. That is Sarvam Janati, Sarvajnaha ityartha, Sarvavit. Akristamidaha na Sarvajnaha. It means Ajnani. It is Bhagavachan. Krishnavit, Krishna Vidav, Krishna Vidaha. So Akristamidaha, it is Dvitya Vibhakti. That also Dvitya Vibhakti, Bhagavachanam. Tan Akristamidaha. And they are Mandan, Mudan ityartha. Manda Matayaha. Manda Matayaha. They are Manda Buddhis. Manda Pragyan. Mandan, Manda Pragyan. Their Pragya, their wisdom, their knowledge is Manda. Manda means it is slow, or they are not Jnani, Ajnani ityartha. Ajnaninaha ityartha. Mandan is equal to Manda Pragyan, Ajnaninaha ityartha. Tan Akrishnavidaha na vichalayet. Kaha Krishnavit. Na vichalayet. Vichalayet, not disturb. Disturb from what? Disturb from doing action. Let them do action. Let them get entangled in karma. Let them do karma. But let this Jnani, Krishnavitu, who knows the Tattvam, Atmavitu, na vichalayet. Tan Akrishnavidaha karmabhyaha na vichalayet. Na pracha vayet. Na karmasu pravartayet. Karmasu pravartayet, na vichalayet. Karmasu pravartayet. This Jnani should make them engage in karma, not disturb their understanding and make them refrain from karma. That will be dangerous. That will be detrimental for those Akrishnavidaha. Akrishnavidaha, for them it will be detrimental. For their growth, the next talk about Bhagavan Krishna will say, at least for their sake, he should not cause disturbance. He should make them engage in activities. Why? If they are not prepared, therefore, if you tell them karma is of no use, by karma moksha cannot be gained, then that by that wrong advice, by that right advice, but to the wrong people, to the unprepared people, that advice will be detrimental, dangerous. Why it is said? Because they will not be able to progress either in this world, that is material world, material accomplishments, they would not be able to gain, as well as the spiritual growth also. So they will be losing both. So it will be a terrible loss for them. That this Jnani, a knowledgeable person, a wise person, should not do. So it's a piece of advice given to the Jnani by Bhagavan Krishna, as it was given before. Similarly, na buddhi bedam janayet. Similarly, here na vichalayet. Buddhi bedam janayet. Buddho bedam na janayet. Here Akrishnavidaha bandhan na vichalayet. Karmasu na vichalayet. Karmasu na prachyavayet. Don't make them move away from karma. In fact, you should ask them to do, the Jnani should ask them to do more and more karma, because karma becomes a means for their growth. The sharp edges of the person are all nicely chiseled out, chiseled by the karma. First it is karma, later becomes karma yoga, then they get interested in Vedanta, then Jnanam, then Jnana Yoga. That is a progress. As the seed sprouts into a ankura, as a seed becomes a sprout, then it becomes a plant, then becomes a tree. It's a growth. The growth happens in stages. A seed doesn't become a tree in a day. So it's about the growth. For the growth of these people, this Manda Prajnan, na vichalayet, na ramayet, let this Jnani not confuse them, na vichalayet, not disturb, not agitate their understanding. Thereafter prayers, let them be. Thereafter dharmartha kama purushartha, let them be. But this advice can be given. What? then the artha and kama be in keeping with the dharma. It should be in keeping with dharma, not violating dharma. Dharma is required for everyone. That is common for jnanis, that is common for ajnanis. So dharma being common, therefore dharma prachara, dharma upadesha can be given, but not jnana upadesha. So Vedanta is not for all. Vedanta is only for the prepared ones. Those who ask, those who are ready for the jnanam, otherwise the Vedanta itself will become counterproductive. Not Vedanta is, because they are not prepared, sowing the seed in the wrong soil. At least there in that case, the seed will not sprout. But in this case, the Vedanta itself become counterproductive. What Vedanta is supposed to give, that is freedom, that will make them bind, more and more bind to the samsara. Even through Vedanta, they want to accomplish dharmartha kama purushartha. Even the knowledge, whatever they gained through the satsanga, through the upadesha, that also they will try to encash it. They want to capitalize it. So that also becomes a business. So that will be detrimental for Vedanta also. So therefore, na vichalayet ityartaha. It's a, why should Bhagavan Krishna says this? So he must be knowing all this. You would have seen, and this is the thing which can happen or happened or happening. That's why this piece of advice is given to the Jnani. Jnani knows, if Jnani knows Agam Brahma, but this he must be knowing. He must know, therefore only it is given. So therefore, a Jnani, or if he is a teacher, should be careful in giving this Jnanam. It should not be given openly, or it should not be given to all. It is only for the selected few. Selected few means only for the qualified few. Only for the interested, committed few, not for everyone. That's why Vedanta is not, some people say that Vedanta should be taught in schools. It is not taught, it is not that subject matter to be taught in schools and colleges. Vedanta is not for the common, the total, the public. It is only for the adhikaris. The Vedanta can be presented, the values which are there in that thing. The sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, that can be taught. That value system is required for everyone. That can be taught. Like amanittam, adambittam, ahimsa, kshantirajam. Whether you are a Vedantin, you are after moksha, or you are after arthakama, that values are required. That can be taught. But Vedanta, that requires a special preparation or qualification. Therefore, only for the special people, prepared people, this jnanam should be given. That is why this piece of advice is given here by Bhagavan Krishna. Na vichalayet, na janayet, buddhi vedam janayet, na brahmayet, tan bandhan buddhim na brahmayet. Karmasu na, from the karmasu na prachyavayet iti. Karmasu pravartayet. Karmasu pravartayet. Karmabhyaha na prachyavayet. From the karma. Karmabhyaha na prachyavayet. Kim karanyam? Karmasu pravartayet. This jnani, Krishnavit, tan karmasu pravartayet. Make them engage in more and more karma. Iti. We will read the bhashyan. Prakrute riti.
प्रकृतेरिति
Prakrutehe gunaihi.
प्रकृतेः गुणैः
गुणैः
Samyak moodaha.
सम्यक् मूढाः
मूढाः
Sammohitaha santaha.
सम्मोहिताः
सम्मोहिताः
सन्तः
Sajjante
सज्जन्ते
सज्जन्ते
gunanam karmasu.
गुणानां कर्मसु
Vayam karma kurmaha phalaya iti.
Vayam karma
Vayam
kurma
karma
palaya
kurma
iti.
palaya iti.
Yes. Prakrutehe gunaihi. Prakrutehe is Shashti Vibhakti. Gunaihi Tritiya. Gunaihi. Gunas of the Prakriti. Gunas of the Prakriti means Prakriti the Karanam and Gunas representing the Karya. Therefore, Prakriti and Gunaihi referring to the Karya. Therefore, Prakrutehe Karyehi ityartaha. The Karya is nothing but the Gunas only. Guna in this in the form of this Indriya Vishaya, this Jagat, and this body mind sense complex. Therefore, Prakrutehe Gunaihi. Here, Sharira Abhimana, Shariramana Sangata Abhimana is there. Therefore, Gunaihi referring to can be referring to this Shariramana, this the Karya, the Prakriti, body mind sense complex, as well as we can take it the Indriya Vishaya also, nothing wrong, because Aham Karta, Aham Etat Karma Karomi. I am the Karta, I do this action. What is this action, particular action? That is also Prakriti only. Therefore, Prakriti Gunaihi Samyak Modaha, Samyang Modaha, Sandhi. Samyak Modaha, very well deluded. Sam means Samyak. Mohitaha, Mugdatu, Tapratyaya, Mohitaha. Mohita, Mudaha, Mohitaha. Mudaha, that is also Tapratyaya only. Mohitaha also Tapratyaya. Mohita is causative. Mudaha is Mugdatu Tapratyaya. Mudaha, very well deluded. Santaha, Santau, Santaha. The people who are well deluded because of the gunas of the Prakriti, because of this gunas of the Prakriti, therefore, that is the Sharira Abhimana Sangataha Sajjante. They are bound, they are attached, bound. The delusion referring to the Abhimana with the body means sense complex. Therefore, Gunanam Karmasu, therefore, with regard to the action of the gunas, that is the Prakriti, Gunanam Karmasu, Gunakarmasu, Gunanam Karmasu, Gunakarmasu, Shashti Tat Purusha Samasa. Gunanam Karmasu, Vayam Kurmaha iti Palaya iti, they say, Vayam Kim Kurmaha, this expression of this Sajjana, this Sajjana, that is attachment, the bondage is expressed. How it is expressed? Vayam Kurmaha, we do what? Karma. Kimartam? Palaya. So their expression is Vayam Karma Kurmaha Palaya. We are doing this action for the result. So therefore, we are doing this action. Therefore, Karta is Kartrutvam. Vayam Kartaraha. And Karma, Vayam Karma Kurmaha. Kimartam? Palaya. Therefore, Palabhisandhi. Paleshu Abhisandhi. Asaktihi. Asakti is that is what is bondages. That is how they are bound. That is what Sangha is. The Sangha. Atma is Asangaha. But this, because of this Ajnanam, the Mudatvam, they become Sangha, they become attached, they become deluded. Since they have Abhimana with the Shariramana Sangata, therefore, with regard to the activities of the body also, there is an Adhyasa. There is an Adhyasa, superimposition with regard to the activities. Therefore, only this is my karma. This is my karma and I do it. So, Ahankara. Aham, Shuddha Aham is not a problem. But I do, that is Ahankara. I do this karma. And this result belongs to me. Etat palam mama bhavati, mamakara. Aham tesham te mama. That is how this adhyasa happens. So the root is this kartrutvam, that is the kartrutvam because of gunaihi gunakarmasu sajjante iti. So therefore, because of this gunanam karmasu gunakarmasu sajjante mogitaha bhavanti. Ke this mudaha, this ajnaninaha, akrishtavidaha, as told in the previous shloka, avidvamsaha karmasu sajjante. They are bound to the karma, the activity, the action of the gunas. Let gunas do the karma. Why you get attached? Because they are sammudaha, they don't have this understanding. Therefore, they are bound. No understanding, therefore, they are bound. If understanding is there, they become free. That is what jnanam is. So therefore, sajjante. The next line. Tan karma sanginaha.
Tan karma sanginaha.
Bashakala uses sangi. Sanginaha. Sangi is not a modern sangi. Sangi here is attached. Sangaha asya asti iti sangin. Sangi, sangino, sanginaha. Karma sanginaha means karmasu. Sangaha asya asti iti. With regard to the karma, they have got sangha, attachment. That is called karma sanginaha. They are attached to karma. Attachment to karma out. Vayam karma kurmaha. That itself. I do this karma, we are doing this karma. That is karma. That is the expression of this sangha. Akrishna vidaha.
Akrishna vidaha.
Karma phala matra darshinaha.
Karma phala matra darshinaha.
Mandhan manda prajnan.
Andan manda
Krishna with atma with
Krishna vit atma vit
swayam na vichalayet.
Swayam na vichalayet.
Atma with swayam na vichalayet. Kan, tan is referring to the people, those people who have been talked about in the first line. That is guna sammudaha, tan. So that tan is karma sanginaha, those who are bound by the karma, those who are attached to the karma. The attachment is this bondage, this bound by the gunas of the prakriti, taking them, superimposing them on this Shuddha Atma, Adhyasa. Therefore, Ahankara, Mamakara, iti, that therefore, Karma Sanginaha, Karmasu, Asaktihi, Asti, Tesha, they are Akrishna Vidaha, na Krishna Vita, Akrishna Vita. They don't know. Krishna means total. Total means Brahma. Brahma, that is Atma. They are Ajnani. Anatmajnaha ityartaha. So, why? It's a beautiful word, Krishnam. What is here is only Brahma, Atma, Chaitanyam alone. There is nothing other than Atma. Atma is everywhere. It is not confined by the Shariram. Atma is everywhere. What is Atma, not everywhere. Everywhere also, because our orientation is that we have an object, we have an approach. We look upon this Jagat consisting, Jagat and myself, oneself, Jagat, Ishvara and Jiva, iti, that Veda Buddhi is there. Therefore, manyness, I am there, other than me are there, many are there, and Bhagavan is there. All these are nothing but Atma. Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine. It's all the difference only in the Nama Rupa. The Jagat, Ishvara, and this Atma, the Jivaha. So it is only Atma. Atma only is everything. It is only Ekaha Atma alone. It has become this Jagat. It has become this. It is in the form of Jiva. It is Ishvara. So it is, therefore, knowing oneself is knowing everything. Yasmin Bhagavad Vijnate Kasmin Sarva Vijnanam Vijnatam Bhavati iti, like this the Shonaka asked Angiras the same. Krishnam, yasya jnanaya sarva jnanam bhavati. Tat kim? That is Tat Brahma eva. Therefore, Brahma is this Chaitanyam, that is Krishnam, that is total, complete, that is Purnam, Purna Atma. Therefore, knowing Atma is knowing everything. Therefore, Krishnam, the word is used. Krishnam, total. Krishna with Atma with ityartha. Atma is total. It is Purnam, Purna Atma. Therefore, na Krishna with anatmagyaha ityartha. So beautiful word Krishnam. So therefore, akrishna vidaha, those who don't know this Satchit Ananda Atma, or we can take this Anatmanam Atmatvena Veti. This Anatma, the one who takes, those who take Anatma to be Atma as oneself. Adhyasa. Superimposing on Atma the attributes of Anatma, and therefore that taking Anatma attributes, Anatma Guna to be on Anatma Guna on oneself. Therefore, this Shariram is Anatma. Therefore, with the growth of the Shariram, or with the action of the Shariram, with the changes happening in the Shariram, the person has Abhimana. Therefore, only he says, I have fever, or I have the color of the Shariram, I am white, I am tall. All these are attributes of the Shariram. That is Adhyasa. And this person is Adhyasa, this person who is Ajnani, therefore Adhyasa is there, therefore Akrishna Vidaha, Anatmagyaha, Anatmanam Atmatvena Veti. Taking superimposing the attributes of Anatma on Atma. That is the result of Ajnanam. Ajnanam causes Adhyasa. Adhyasa causes samsara. So therefore, these Atmatvena yaha Anatmanam veti. Atmanam Atmatvena na veti. Anatmanam Atmatvena veti. That is the problem. If Atma is taken as it is, then there is no problem. This is Atma viti. But taking Anatma to be Atma, that is Adhyasa, that is samsara. So Akrishna Vidaha is samsarinaha ityartaha. Because they are samsari, therefore karma sanginaha. They are attached to, they are bound by the karma. See, even if you are not the knower of Atma, fine. That is fine. That is not a problem. If you don't know Atma. But taking Anatma to be oneself, that is a problem. That is samsara. You don't know Atma, you remain ignorant of Atma, that is fine. That will not cause samsara. But you don't stop with that. You attribute on yourself the Anatma attributes on yourself, on Atma. That is problem, and that is samsara. So therefore, Anatma Vidaha, Akrishna Vidaha, they are karma sanginaha, than karma palamatra. Bhashakara says adding one more word. Karma palamatra darshinaha. Karma palamatra darshinaha. Darshanam, darshi, it is darshin. Nini pratyaya. It is darshi. That is karma palamatra darshi. Tattva darshinaha. Now we have seen tattva darshi. Where we have seen tattva darshi. Tattvadarshi in the second chapter, Tattvadarshinaha. Nasato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubayorapi drishtontaha, tvanayos tattvadarshibhihi, tattvadarshino, tattvadarshinaha, Tritya vibhakti tattvadarshibhihi. Similarly, Tattvadarshinaha. Tattvam drashtum shilam yesham te tattvadarshi. Here palamatra darshina. Matra is only seeing the result, pala, result of the karma. It means they are interested only in the result of the karma. Karma palamatra darshinaha. Drashtum shilam yeshamte. What karma palam? Eva drashtum shilam yeshamte. They are interested only in the karma pala. Karma pala is atma or anatma. Karma is anatma. Karma pala also anatma only. How do you know karma pala is anatma? Karturagya prapyate palam. Karma kim param. Karma tajjadam. Karma is jadam. Karma is jadam, therefore karma pala is also jadam. So karma cannot automatically goes to the doer of the karma. There should be the giver of the karma pala. That is Bhagavan, Ishvara. Ishvara only does that. Therefore, Karturagnya, Kartuhu is Ishvara. Kartuhu Agnya, Agnya of the Ishvara Agnya. Jivaha karma palam prapnoti. Purva Mimamsakas, they say karma is, Ishvara is not required. Ishvara is not required. Even Sankhya's, Nirishvara Sankhya, they don't accept Ishvara. Not required. Karma itself will do. The karma itself can the karma what is done, that will give its result. How can it give? Karma will give. Karma is jadam. That must be an conscious entity who is aware of all this and therefore who distributes the karma pala to the doer of the karma. There must be an unconscious entity. Without that, how this karma will go to the person, the respective person? So there must be an order, there must be a niyati, and there must be Ishvara, Bhagavan. Therefore, karma jadatvat, therefore, karma param na bhavati. Kartuhu ajnaya eva jivaha karma palam prapnoti. This person, karma pala matra darshinaha, who's are interested, who are committed only to the results of the karma. Karma pala matra darshinaha means anatma darshinaha ityartha. Karma pala being anatma, jada, anatma. Therefore, anatma darshinaha, they are after anatma. They are interested in anatma. They are committed to anatma only. Therefore, mandan. They are interested in anatma and therefore they see only anatma. They don't see atma. Karma pala is anatma. Therefore, where is atma? Therefore, anatma darshi. They only know anatma, they don't know atma. Even though atma is self-evident. It is self-evident, self-illumining, self-shining all the time. It is aluptadruk, but they don't know. Therefore, akrishna vidaha, mandan, that's why mandan. Manda prajnan. What is manda prajnan? Manda prajna, yeshamte, manda prajna. Manda prajnaha, it is Bahuri Samasa. Manda prajnan. How manda prajnan would come? Prajna is akaranta shabda, strilinga shabda. Akarantaha, strilinga, harama shabda. Prajna, prajne, prajnaha. Prajna, prajne, prajnaha only. Dvitiya Vibhakti, where is prajnan is there? Here prajnan is there, like Raman. Therefore, Pratipadikam is manda prajna, akaranta shabda, not akaranta. Therefore, Bhagavad Samasa. Manda prajna, yesham te, manda prajnaha. Manda prajna is a shabda, manda prajnaha, manda prajyo, manda prajnaha. Manda pragyam, manda prajyo, manda prajnan. That is manda prajnan. Here, mandan is Dvitiya Vibhakti, therefore manda prajnan. The Bhagavad Samasa. Manda buddhayaha ityartaha. Manda buddhayaha. Manda matayaha. Manda buddhi. The buddhi is manda. It means it doesn't understand quickly. It takes time. Manda buddhi. They need more and more time to understand. So they should be given time for growth. That's a Manda Prajna. Prajna is there, but Prajna is Manda. Because they are interested in karma and karma pala, therefore Manda Prajna. That's why it's called Manda Prajna. Not their buddhi is stultified in Vyavahara. They may be intelligent people, but with regard to Adhyatmika Vishaya, they are Manda Prajna only. Therefore, Tan Krishnavit Atmavit is a karta. This in the Vakyam. The sentence is a karta. Krishnavit Atmavit Swayam, he himself na vichalayet. Atmavit, he being Atma, is the knower of Atma. He knows Aham Brahma Asmi Atma iti. Therefore, he should not vichalayet. With this, the knowledge what he has, that through that knowledge, he should not disturb the understanding of this Manda Prajna. Because this Manda Prajna, by doing karma, they will get Chitta Shuddhi. Over a period of time, they become matured, seasoned person. Then they will slowly progress to Karma Yoga and then come to Jnana Yoga. That takes time. Therefore, Swayam na vichalayet. You don't hurry them. So don't disturb their understanding. Let them be busy in their world, active world. So therefore, karmasu pravartayet ityartaha. Yet na vichalayet iti, in Nanj it is given negative. It means karmasu pravartayet. We should make them engage in karma. The next line. Buddhi veda karanam eva.
बुद्धिभेदकरणमेव
Chalanam.
चालनं
Tanna kuryadityartaha.
तन्न कुर्यात् इत्यर्थः
Buddhi veda karanam eva chalanam. Vichalayet. That is chal dhatu causative. Chal become chali, chale, chalayat, chalayati, chalayet. Chalanam. Chalanam is caused to move. Chalakaha chalayati, we say. Here that is not driving. Here chalanam is agitation, disturbance. Buddhi veda karanam eva chalanam here. Buddhi vedam. Veda is difference, but here buddhi vedam is disturbance, not difference. Difference is a disturbance. The difference is a disturbance. It is buddhi vedam is that unsettling the understanding of the person. And buddhi is understanding. Veda is causing difference in them. That is, you cause agitation, you cause some disturbance. So that is a buddhi veda. Buddhi veda karanam, unsettling the understanding of the person. Karanam, the doing. That is the chalanam. That is alone is chalanam. Disturbing the understanding is what is referred to by the word chalanam. Tat na kuryat. Tat, this atmavit swayam na kuryat iti. That buddhi veda, that tat na kuryat, what na kuryat, vayam karma kurmaha palaya iti. That is the buddhi they have. That buddhi vedam na kuryat. Don't disturb that understanding. They have the kartrutvam abhivana. Let them, that buddhi, that understanding, na vichalayet, na kuryat. Kartrutva pala asaktihi. They are there. They are karma pala matradarshi. Therefore, tasya vichalanam na kuryat. Buddhehe vichalanam na kuryat ityartha. We will read from Gita Priya Bodhini and then we will stop. Evam dekhendriyadibihi kriyamaneshu karmasu swasya akartrutva drishtya vidwan swavilakshanan ajnan karminaha pramadenapi na vichalayet iti punaha uktam eva artham dridayati. So evam dehendriyadivihi kriyamaneshu karmosu, in the action which are performed with the deha indriya etc. Swasya akrutru drishtiya, the vidwan who has got akrutru, not kartrut buddhi, akrtrutva, aham karta iti buddhi nasti, therefore tadrishti, with that vision of that, with the vision of that, swavilakshanan, agyan, swavilakshanan, agyan karminaha, therefore swavilakshan, different from him, who this agyan referring to this agyani, who are they, karminaha, them pramadenapi, even by mistake, even by inadvertence, negligence, na vichalayet, not disturb, iti punaha vuktam eva artham dridayati. Iti already what has been told, that as further being, that is reinstated, that is reinforced. How in this shloka? Prakate gunasammudaha sajjante gunakarmasu tana krishna vido mandan krishna vit navichalayet. Prakritehe iti karminam vidvad vailakshanyam darshayati. So different from the karmina, vidvad vailakshanyam, that vidwan vailakshanyam, the difference, contrasting, that is all vailakshanyam. Vilakshanasya bhavaha vailakshanyam. Vailakshanyam, vidvad vailakshanyam, karminam vidvad vailakshanyam, distinct from the karmi, the vidvad vailakshanyam darshayati, who Bhagavan Krishna athava Vyasacharya darshayati asmin shloke. Prakrite guna sammudaha iti. That is, Prakrite guna sammudaha ke, they are karmis. Prakrite guna asammudaha is vidvan. That is a vailakshanya. So contrasting or showing the difference of the jnani, showing the difference between the jnanis and the ajnanis. Ajnanis are referred to by the word karmi. And vidvad is vidvan, that is jnani. So difference, karminam vidvad vailakshanyam. The contrasting the jnani from the ajnani. Prakritehe ukta lakshanayaha guneshu karyeshu degendriyadishu agam buddhya samuraha tadatmatam apannaha pamaraha swayam pamaraha. Prakritehe ukta lakshanayaha, ukta lakshana, the lakshana which has been talked about, where before it has been talked about, ukta lakshanayaha prakritehe, the previous shloka, or in this chapter itself before, guneshu karyeshu, in the karya which is the product of the prakriti, therefore it is guneshu karyeshu. Karya is nothing but the product of the karanam, that karanam being guna, therefore guneshu karyeshu, guna karyeshu, in the guna karyeshu, in the indriya vishayeshu, degendriyadishu also, guna karyeshu, degendriyadishu. Guna karyeshu, it is there, this degendriya also guna karya only, product of prakriti only. So both ukta lakshanayaha prakritehe guneshu karyeshu, the karya, the products of the guna of the prakriti, which is in the form of this degendriya, sharira mana samgata. With regard to that, agam buddhya sammudaha, with regard to that, they have mudatvam, or agam buddhya, through the agam buddhi, agam shariravan, agam karta, bhokta, iti, that buddhi. Tadatmatam, tat atmatam is sharira. Tadatmatam is this abhimana ityata. Tadatmatam is abhimana. Abhimana is the tat atmatam, taking that to be oneself. Atmatvena. Anatmanam atmatvena. Sharira is anatma. So anatmanam atmatvena veti. That's tadatmata. Tadatmata is taking that to be as oneself. Tadatmatam apannaha. Apannaha, who have attained, who have gained. Apannaha. Who are they? They are pamaraha. Pamaraha means ajnani. Ajnaninaha. Pamaraha, the word is there in Tamil also. Uneducated, illiterate. Pamaraha. Swayam gunakarmasu gunehi shrivanadivihi vahadivihi kriyamanasu karmasu. Guna karmasu, in the activities of the guna karmasu gunaihi. Gunaihi is shravanadibihi, all the indriya, jnanendriyani, karmendriyani, taihi, kriyamanasu karmasu, the action which are performed by them, like what? Shravana darshana, vachana, adhana, bhojanadishu, in all this kriya, hearing, seeing, vachanam speaking, adhana is taking, bhojanam eating, in all this karmasu, agameva shrota, I am the hearer, drashta, seer, bhakta, speaker, data, giver, karta, doer, bhokta, enjoyer, iti, sajjante, abhinivesham kurbanti, they are bound. They are bound by this abhimana. Agam karta, shrota, bhakta, data, drashta, iti. Etan karminaha, akrishna vidaha, abrahma vidaha, ajnan, all are dvitiya vibhakti. Etan ajnan, abrahma vidaha, akrishna vidaha, karminaha. These karmis who are anatma vidaha, they don't know atma, abrahma vidaha, ajnan, they are ajnanis, ignorant. Krishnavit, purva ukta lakshanaha, brahmavit, na vichalaye. Purvokta means it has been told before. Purvokta lakshanaha, brahmavit, the brahmavit who has been talked about before, having this lakshana, the characteristics, that brahmavit who has the understanding, who has the knowledge of this atma, brahma, na vichalayet, not disturb. Whom this karmis. Kamanaya karmana kartavyam. How should not he cause disturbance? Kamanaya karmana kartavyam iti va, by desire, by icha. Karmana kartavyam, karma should not be done. Karma should not be done propelled by the desire. Karma palam asat iti va, karma palam is not sat, it is impermanent. Kartradi nitya iti va, that karta, bhokta, all these are nitya. That is nitya, it is not real. Atma is always akarta iti va. Tvam brahma eva tava na kinchit kartavyam asti iti va. You are Brahma. Tava na kinchit kartavyam, nothing to be done by you, nothing to be accomplished by you. Va na vikshepayet. All these advice are not suited for this ajnan. Therefore, na vikshepayet means don't throw this advice onto this ajnani. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve, and it will cause damage to them also. Therefore, what should we do? Kintu karmaha, kintu karmastutya, karmanaha stuti, karmastuti. Praising the karma. Karmasu pravartayet iti artaha. Praising the karma, make them engage in action, activities. If they remain inactive, that's a problem. They should busy, they should remain active in the world. Pravartayet, karmasu pravartayet. At least by doing karma, they will grow. By not doing, by giving them advice, advice is right, but the person is not ready. Therefore, it becomes counterproductive. So therefore, that will, if they remain inactive because of advice, that will be damaging to both, to them as well as to the others. Therefore, karmasu pravartayet, make them engage in karma. Ityartaha, that is the meaning. Next shloka we will see the next place. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद विश्वरंजी.